missed me. If you didn't, what's up, man? How y'all doing? How everybody feeling? We're here to talk about Carmelo Anthony. I know a lot of people get in their feelings about this conversation, and that's cool. That's cool. I know y'all getting y'all feelings about this conversation, but I'm here to tell you like this. I'm giving y'all my last and honest opinion on how I feel about the whole situation. I feel like that man needs to go to jail. He took a life. He needs to spend life in a penitentiary. I know people don't want to hear that. That's cool. I'm not going to be biased because he's a black American and I'm a black American. I'm here to tell the truth. It's about right and right, not about white and black. So for everybody out there who taking this conversation, this situation, this topic, and turning it into something that's not, God bless you, man, and I hope you find peace in your heart. I hope you really find peace in your heart and stop. Look, y'all have to understand something, y'all. Y'all have to understand something when it comes to topics like this. It's gonna always be confrontation. It's gonna always be things of that nature. What I can't understand is how people can tell me, "Oh, don't speak on the conversation, the situation until the evidence comes out." It's like this here, man. It's like this. Y'all didn't wait until all the evidence came out before y'all donated all that money to that man so he can bond out. Y'all hurry up and help a criminal bond out of jail. Right or wrong. Y'all hurry up and let a criminal help the criminal bond out of jail. So y'all don't want me to speak on the conversation because all the evidence ain't came out. I really don't give a damn. Because I got to say, hey, y'all don't want me to speak on the conversation, the situation, because y'all say wait on all the evidence to come out, but y'all literally donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to a criminal. Now, what if all the evidence does come out and y'all find out this man went over there and intentionally picked a fight? Would I still be wrong? Would I still be biased? As y'all say, you riding with the other people? That's wrong, man. People need to get it together. Y'all psychological mental is screwed all up. I'm not going to ride with him just because he's a black man. He's wrong. He's wrong. What if that had been your child that went to school and got into it with somebody and they stabbed him? How would you feel about it? How would you feel about it? So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button when you tap in. Shout out to Australia in the building. You understand me? Shout out to Australia in the building. Make sure y'all double tap the screen when y'all tap in. Take this situation right here, man. This is a life learned experience, y'all. Imagine your child going to school. Your child has an altercation with an individual, and that individual takes a knife out and stabs your child. Would it be considered self-defense? Or would you be looking at it like, oh, he couldn't fight? He stabbed him because he couldn't fight. Let's flip the scenario. Let's just say your child had an altercation and your child pulled a knife and stabbed another individual. How would you feel about that? You're going to back your son up because as parents, we talk, I'm riding with you right or wrong, right? Nah. See that problem right there starts from within the house. That situation started from within the house. That comes from bad parenting. That comes from your child being left in the blind about a whole lot of other things. That's what that comes from. That comes from your child not being taught correctly growing up. It's not about snitching on my own people. It's about what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, man. I don't feel like it's not a white or black thing, man, because I was explaining to people in all my other videos, it's like I'm not gonna ride with him just because he's a black man. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna ride with him just because he's a black man. And I think that's where a lot of people get it confused that they say, wait till all the evidence comes out before you decide whose side you're going to. Did y'all wait for all the evidence to come out? Before everybody donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to this individual so that he can come home and be free? I don't think y'all understand how DF Dub Metroplex works. They allowed that man to get out of jail so he could spend time with his family because that judge knew that they was finna slam dunk him. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's parenting. It's the parenting, man. It starts from within the house. It does not start when he goes to school. It starts from what you taught because we all have our own thinking pattern when we go to school. You know what I'm saying? When you come out that door, you have to understand one or two things, man. Every day when you wake up, you got two options. You could choose to do the right thing, and you could choose to do the wrong thing. And this day, this man chose to do the wrong thing. You were suspended from school for having a knife. Why, if you had such a great parents as they portray in the eyes of the public, why weren't you on punishment? You understand me? Why didn't your parents have you on punishment? You should have been on punishment. You should have been in the house. Instead, you chose to go to another school. And then what y'all think is going to help him is going to only crucify him in the end. Oh, but these kids did this to him a week prior to that. Well, why were you at that school with a knife? You took it upon yourself to go to a whole nother location and and start some confrontation and stab this man. Now, how does that sound right? Because they gonna say, well, you took the law into your own hands. Why didn't you reach out to somebody and say, hey, these guys been bullying me, they picked on me? You took that knife to school and said, next time one of them mess with me, I'ma stab them. Sounds premeditated to me. Man, y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure everybody double tap the screen and run the likes up, man. If y'all rocking with me, man, subscribe and double tap the screen, y'all. Said, how did this start? The altercation, they known bullies. Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all something. He's a kid, man. And as kids, we are taught. If something is going wrong, you go tell an adult. You don't take that into your own hand. You don't take it into your own hands and say, you know what, when I go back to school, I'm gonna do this. Why was you at a whole different school? You understand me? Sometimes bullies, they parents are lacking something too, because if they was taught correctly, then they wouldn't be bullying people. So that don't mean that they should die. The netter say, wasn't he trying to get out of the rain at the track meet? The netter, why was he there? He wasn't running track. He was suspended from a whole different school. How coincidental is it that these people that you into it with, you wind up under their tent at their fucking track meet that you not even supposed to be at? How make it make sense? Make it make sense. I understand y'all all want to run to our own culture rescue, but let's right is wrong is wrong. This is not about black and white. It's not a racial thing. He took matters into his own hands. You understand what I'm saying? This man was not even supposed to be at that school to begin with. Double tap the screen if y'all rocking with me, man. Y'all have to forgive me, man. I'm getting over a sickness, man. Double tap the screen if y'all rocking with me. It's about right and right is wrong is wrong. He was suspended a week before that for toting a knife, right? And then this man comes out to a whole nother school that he wasn't even supposed to be at with a knife that he got suspended for carrying, and ends up under the tent that he said the guys that were bullying him. So they gonna think, man, this is premeditated. So a lot of people got to understand, man, y'all, we got to use our common sense. We can't just ride with our own coach. Oh, you know what made it so big? Because they said he killed a white man. He killed a white man, and so everybody hopped on the bandwagon, y'all. Double tap the screen if you're rocking with me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, y'all. Double tap that screen and hit the subscribe button if you're rocking with me. If you get suspended from one school for having a knife, right? A week later, you end up at a whole nother school that you're not even supposed to be at, right? And you stab somebody that you said bullied you a week prior to that. Why didn't you go to your family? Why didn't you go to anybody? Why didn't you go to the teachers, the principal? Hey, they bullying me. You didn't say nothing. You didn't let nobody know nothing. You took it upon yourself and went over there and unalived that man. You understand what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people, use your fucking cognitive, man. Think, man. It's no way he gonna beat this case. It's no way they gonna allow him to just walk free. It's no way he gonna get off with this. So while y'all sitting up here thinking, oh, he gonna walk away, oh, they gonna, hey man, if that's the case, everybody is going to walk away from a case using self-defense. They gonna bring this case up in every trial. Hey, Blake, they don't give a damn about that. You felt pressure to be a man. Hey, I'm finna tell y'all, I'm down here in Texas. They don't give a damn about none of that. They don't care about you felt pressure to be a man. They want to know. You, regardless of how you look at it, you took that knife up there to that school. He finna be charged like a man. They finna find out. They finna find out. We finna find out just how Billy badass you really are. Shout out to Cali in the building. Everybody drop their location where they from, man, in the chat. Everybody drop your location where you from. Make sure y'all double tap the screen, man. Jersey in the building. Santa Barbara, PA, California, New Jersey. For sure, New York, Philippines, Missouri, Swamp. Nah, facts, man. Everybody double tap the screen, y'all. We got 31 likes. Everybody, please run the likes up. Run the likes up, y'all. Double tap the screen if y'all rocking with me. Make sure you subscribe, man. It's all sad up since, yeah, it's screwed up. It's a sad situation, man, because we leading our young black brothers in a whole different type of direction. They running around here like life is a game of Call of Duty, and they think they're going to get another life in return, and it just don't work like that. Once you gone, man, ain't no coming back. Once you gone, ain't no coming back. It's over with for you. You know, and sometimes we just have to take in consideration that people are misled growing up. People are misled growing up, man. We misled growing up, man. We looking up to all the robbers, jack boys, and dope boys, and scammers and boosters, man. You know, if you asked a lot of kids when they was growing up what they wanted to be before they knew that the streets existed, they had all these different things in their head about what they really wanted to be in life. They wanted to be doctors, lawyers, astronauts. They wanted to be remodelers, home builders. They wanted to be all these things. But then they got introduced to these video games where they was running around shooting people, and they think life is just like a video game. Think about when kids was kids and you asked them what they wanted to be when they grew up. When you asked the kid when he was young what he wanted to be when he grew up, he had all these different things he wanted to be when he grew up, things he liked to do, things he wished he could do. Soon as he hit his teenage years and he got introduced to these video games in the streets, going to school, mom and daddy just letting him do whatever he want to do, he had a whole different outlook on life of what he wanted to be. He wanted to be a street nigga. He wanted to be a stand-up guy. He wanted to do this. He wanted to be the biggest dope dealer in the hood. He wanted to be all these things. He forgot about what he really wanted to do and what he was really talented at. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, it starts from within that household, man. He say NBA young boy, fuck these young niggas up. He screwed them up, y'all. Because what he don't understand is, y'all, especially as rappers, they don't understand that they have a huge impact on these youngsters nowadays. But guess what? If he come out rapping about church, ain't nobody gonna pay attention to him. And what's so sad about it, these record labels, they won't even go sign somebody that's talking about real life situations that's happening out here in the streets. They won't go do that because they signing you because they know you're going to end up dead or in jail. It's called population control, you know what I'm saying? It's called population control. Everybody double tap that screen if you rocking with me, y'all. We got 52 likes, y'all. Can we get 100 likes? Everybody, support costs nothing. All you got to do is double tap the screen, y'all. Society has screwed up our younger generation so bad, man. Society has screwed up our younger generation so bad, y'all. They don't know if they coming and going. They taking all type of drugs, pills. You know what I'm saying? They on every drug you could think of. They on every drug that you can think of, y'all. They running in people's houses, killing people for no reason. And then you got a person like him who his parents probably did their best to raise, just, you know, Didn't teach them about certain things that was going on in the streets. How if you do something, you can end up in a penitentiary. These people be raising their kids to believe that life is just gonna be peaches and cream, and it's not, man. You can look up any second and be locked up for the rest of your life. You can look up at any second and be locked up for the rest of your life, man. I promise you. Everybody double tap the screen when you tap in, y'all. Run the likes up. Support costs nothing. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Support costs nothing. All you got to do is double tap the screen, run the likes up. You know what I'm saying? It's weird to me how, these kids can go play a game of Call of Duty, go play Grand Theft Auto. And then these kids out here, they know how to work AR-15s, M90s, all type of shit. But from watching a video game, I know some young niggas right now know how to shoot good. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, nigga, who taught you that? Nobody taught them. Where you think they practicing it at? They practicing it on these games, man. That's what y'all ain't understanding. And parents, they go out and go buy this shit for these kids, y'all. They diluting these kids' mind off the rip. You understand? They diluting these kids' mind off the rip. Oh, the new Grand Theft Auto just came out. I'm finna go get it for my son. You raising a felon. You raising a felon. What happened to kids that used to want to play Madden and NBA 2K and all that shit? These kids don't care nothing about that now. They want to play something, a shooting game. They want to play kill zombie games. They teaching themselves how to be killers. They get out in the streets and the first time somebody say something to them, they offing them. That's what you ain't down with. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they like my T Jones when I was growing up, you play your game for a minute. Hey, get off that game, get your head back in them books. My mama did the best she could. I still ended up in prison for 8 years. So I'm not saying it's solemnly focused on the parents, because a kid still has his own way of thinking when he leave that house. You understand what I'm saying? This new generation, they on perks, PCP, Molly, any type of pill you can think of, drink, and then they jumping out here and then they unaliving people off the muscle. They think they gonna get another life. What they don't know is when that judge say life, 40, hey my nigga, I don't care what they told you. You gonna sit down there and fight that appeal for a long ass time trying to come home. You know when people fighting their appeal to come home, they be gone for a minute. They be done had one or two appeals that failed and then got that third one. They already been gone 10, 15 years. By then, your youth is taken away from you. Double tap the screen, man, and make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all support costs nothing. Double tap the screen and subscribe. Support costs nothing. Yeah, nah, ain't no. He said ain't no respawns in life. Hey, you ain't gonna get that life back. Once they tell you it's over with and that judge slam that gavel, it's over with for you. And here we go. Everybody want to walk around with a pistol. Be gangster. Be hard. You understand me? Man, I was running around here jacking crazy. Robbing. You understand what I'm saying? Selling dope. Whatever I could. I was trying to win. I was going about it all the wrong way, and everything my mama told me was gonna happen, it happened. No matter how many times she beat my ass, I still took it upon myself to leave out that front door and go do whatever I was gonna do. And by 15, she said, I can't do this shit no more. I don't got time for the police to be kicking my door in. She gave me an option. You gonna do the right thing or you gonna do it somewhere else? And I left. 3 years later, I wound up in a penitentiary with a 10-year sentence. So while these youngsters out here running around, y'all jump on this internet, y'all playing these games, y'all want to troll, y'all think life is a box of chocolates. When they lock your ass up, when they lock you up, when they throw away that key, and you sitting in there looking crazy, ain't no, can I get another chance or retry? They gonna lock you up and it's gonna be over with. Your mama can't help you, your daddy can't help you. Carmelo Anthony made a stupid decision that's finna cost his life. He will always be looked at as a murderer to people. That's what you're not understanding. He will always be looked at as a murderer. Double tap that screen, y'all, and subscribe, y'all. Support costs nothing. Everybody double tap the screen, run the likes up, and subscribe. Support costs nothing. He would, if he walk away from that case today, he will always be looked at as a murderer. He would never play professional sports. He would never be able to get a good high-paying job. It's not gonna happen for him. I'm sorry, it's not. They always gonna look at him like a villain, a madman, somebody who created the most craziest crime in history right in front of everybody, sitting out there, a kid. We're talking about a little kid. A little kid went out and stabbed a man in the heart. Stabbed a man in the heart, y'all. Lock him up. I wouldn't want nobody like that walking around the schoolhouse with my kids. Man, y'all double tap that screen and hit that subscribe button, man, if you rocking with me, man. I wouldn't want that little kid walking around the school with my kids. You understand what I'm saying? Lock him up. Show him what it's like. Make an example. Make an example out of him so that the new generation of kids coming up gonna be like, damn, you don't let him walk free. You don't give him another chance. We're gonna throw him back out there. He only 17. He didn't know. He didn't shut up. No, lock him up. Treat him. He wanted to be an adult. Treat him like an adult. He want to be grown. Treat him like he grown. He want to be out here slanging knives. Chunk them in there where they like to make knives and shank. Y'all see Tory Lanez just got stabbed 14 times in there. He want to be grown. Ship him in there with all the adults. You understand what I'm saying, man? We got kids out here. I appreciate that appreciate that, man. Like if you want to be grown, man, put him. You want to fight? Lock him up. There's some people in there that love to fight. You want to stab? Lock him up. There's some people in there that love to stab. So for all the people who sitting out here commanding this young brother for taking somebody else's life, commanding him because it was an opposite race, man, y'all really need to go get psychological help, man. Go get psychological help. Because I'm not commanding now person for taking somebody's life, man. That's not self-defense. And I'm sorry. That's not self-defense. His pride hurt him more than anything, y'all. His pride jumped in the way what was going on. He thought he had it all figured out. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, my boy. His pride got in the way, y'all. His pride got in the way, and he couldn't deal with the fact that, oh, they was bullying me. Why you didn't go tell somebody? He couldn't live with that within himself, so he took matters into his own hands, and he went to that school with intentions on, if they mess with me, I'm going to do this. And that's where he screwed up at. Y'all double tap that screen and subscribe, man. Support costs nothing. Double tap the screen and subscribe. Support costs nothing, y'all. All I'm saying is this, y'all. Life is not a game of Call of Duty. It's not Grand Theft Auto. It's not welfare. It's not none of that shit. Once them people say 30, 40 years, it's over with. The fact is, that youngster pride got in the way. That youngster pride got in the way. He couldn't live with the fact. He couldn't live with the fact that somebody had put paws on him, man. He couldn't live with that. And I get it. I get it. I don't think he was being bullied, y'all. I think he went over there. I think he had an altercation with one of the guys at the school. And then he ended up going over there where they was at. He wanted his lick back, y'all. He wanted his lick back. How many rappers you know? How many people in the streets that's done been on the news you know just wanted they lick back? You can't shoot or stab somebody for putting their hands on you. Hey, man, everybody make sure y'all run the likes up, y'all. We got 139 likes, 463 people in here. Everybody, please double tap the screen and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Support costs nothing. He pulled a coward move, y'all. He pulled a coward move, and guess what? His mom and his dad is sitting back like, we failed him. They failed their son. His mama and daddy failed him. His mama and daddy failed him as parents. You don't teach your kids to go to school with a knife and say, I'm going to stab somebody if they mess with me. And if they didn't teach them, they damn sure didn't teach them not to. They damn sure didn't teach him not to. They made him think that it was okay to do whatever it is he thought he was going to do. And they want to get on TV talking about, oh, we're good parents. He was raised up in a great household. We did this, we did that. If that's the case, when he got suspended a week prior from what he did, he got suspended a week prior for taking a knife to school. Y'all tell me why he wasn't on punishment. Why wasn't that man on punishment? And why was he allowed to be at a track meet that he was not even supposed to be at? And coincidentally, he winded up under another tent that he wasn't even supposed to be up under. I'm trying to get warm because it's raining. You should have went somewhere else. You went over there with intentions. As soon as they walked up, you stuck your hand in that bag and said, touch me and see what happens. And right there, my friend, that's when you lost your freedom. That's when you lost your freedom. So I think Carmelo Anthony needs to go to jail. And I think I said this before and I took it back, but I'm going to say it and I'm going to stick to it. He needs to spend the rest of his life in prison because he needs to be the example of why a lot of these youngsters out here running around acting like that they can just do shit and that they going to get away with it because they minors. You're not a minor once you up that pole or that knife on somebody. You a grown-ass man. And the court going to treat you just like that. The court is going to treat you just like a grown-ass man. Man, y'all double tap that screen and hit that subscribe button if y'all rocking with me, man. They need to lock Carmelo Anthony up and throw him under the jail. He need to go, I think he need to at least go spend about 35 years in there. Yeah, he need to come home when he in his 50s. He need to come home when he in his 50s. Maybe he'll be done grew up and got past all the crazy man shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't believe that a lot of these youngsters out here are being made an example out of that, getting away with murder. They're getting away with a whole lot of shit that's going on right here, huh? You went to a track meet that you wasn't supposed to be at, and you unalived somebody. So you want to try to come at me and tell me that that's cool? So it's okay for somebody to kill somebody? It's okay for somebody to go kill somebody, right? Because they push you or they hit you? Nah, it's not okay, man. It's not okay, man. If y'all want me to see y'all comments, write it in the super chat because y'all going fast. It's 700, 800 people in here. I don't care. I'm not going to be biased for my own race. I don't care because he's a black American. I'm spitting the truth. This man unalived somebody and he deserves what happens to him. He deserves what's going to happen to him. Lock him up. Make sure they goddamn me keep him down there for about 30, 40 years so that he can have time to sit back and think about all the stupid shit his ass did. Nigga, this is not Grand Theft Auto. This is not Grand Theft Auto. You are a murderer, nigga. You will never live a normal life ever again. Hey, everybody double tap that screen, y'all. It's 1,000 people in here. We got 180 likes. Everybody double tap the screen. Make sure y'all run the likes up. I hope Carmelo gets an eye. Huh? Man, when I tell you when that judge, when that prosecutor get finished with Carmelo Anthony, for everybody who supported him, for everybody who did that GoFundMe, y'all gonna find out real fast that they not playing with his ass. Y'all gonna find out real fast that they gonna make an example out of him just because y'all supporting him killing another person of a different race. They are going to railroad that young man, and everybody who donated that money, y'all might as well get ready because I'm telling y'all, without a doubt, I know 100% that man ass is gone. They don't care about he's 17. They don't care about, oh, he deserves another chance because his mind is not fully developed. What they try to say, his mind wasn't fully developed. His mind was fully developed when he ran his ass to that school that he wasn't supposed to be at and pulled that knife out and told that boy, hit me again and see what I do to you. That's premeditated. I'm sorry. Lock him up, throw away the key, and I don't care about none of that old extra. Y'all double tap the screen if y'all rocking with me, y'all. Everybody subscribe, double tap the screen. Support costs nothing. I can't see your comments unless you drop a super chat with it. Too many of them. He had an opportunity to leave. He had an opportunity to leave. He had an opportunity to leave, but he didn't. He didn't leave because his pride got in the way. See, a lot of these youngsters, they pride get in the way. They can't take an ass whooping. They pride get in the way. You understand me? They got something to prove. They want their homeboys to look at him like a big man. He thought he was going to be a big man. He thought he was going to be celebrated. And he's temporarily celebrated, y'all. He's temporarily celebrated. You know why they celebrating him? Because he killed somebody from an opposite race. That's why they celebrating him. Y'all just as ignorant as the people who put the money on the GoFundMe accounts. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all just as ignorant as the people who put the money on the GoFundMe accounts for the one who want to ride with him. Oh, he's a black man. We should be riding with our culture. We should be. Why y'all don't celebrate nobody when they do something positive? Y'all don't celebrate nobody when they do something positive. Y'all gonna celebrate somebody when they do something negative. Appreciate that, Bob Jenkins. Y'all gonna do something when they do something negative. Celebrate that man when he doing something positive. Y'all didn't. I didn't see none of y'all go funding them basketball jerseys. I didn't see none of y'all doing that. But as soon as he killed somebody from a different race, everybody donated money. Everybody who donated money, y'all look crazy as hell. Y'all look crazy, my boy. And guess what? And down here in Texas, they finna show him why his ass should have stayed in New Orleans. They finna show his whole family why he should have stayed in New Orleans or Louisiana, wherever the hell he from. They finna show y'all why he should have stayed up there where he was from. Because when they grab a hold of him and they take him in that courtroom, they gonna make a mockery out of his ass. Everybody double tap the screen. Support costs nothing. All you gotta do is subscribe and double tap the screen. Double tap the screen and subscribe, y'all. Texas is going to book him, y'all. Texas is going to book him. I'm telling y'all, for everybody who out there riding with him, and you know, and I'm going to give y'all a prime example of why they going to railroad him. Everybody double tap the screen and make sure y'all subscribe, y'all. Please, everybody subscribe right now. Everybody stop what you're doing, subscribe, y'all. And double tap the screen. Run the likes up and subscribe, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all why Texas is going to book him. Because so many people has turned this into a racial thing. So many people have donated money. The courts and the district attorney, everybody's sitting back like, oh, y'all think this a game. Y'all gonna be racist right in our face. They gonna book him. And then what everybody gonna do? They gonna be sitting back like, oh man, they railroaded him. They didn't railroad him. They didn't railroad him. They making an example. Because guess what? These youngsters running around here killing people every day. They killing people every day. They killing people every day, y'all. Look, support costs nothing. Double tap the screen and subscribe, y'all. If y'all want me to read y'all comments, drop it in the super chat. It don't matter if it's the smallest one they got. If you want me to read your comments, drop it in the super chat. They finna. He locked up. He locked up because he took it upon himself to go to a track meet that he wasn't supposed to be at. And unalive, he's locked up. So let me explain something to everybody while y'all in here. So this Carmelo Anthony dude, right, claims that he was being bullied at a school a week prior to what was going on. Karmelo Anthony proceeds to get suspended for carrying a knife to school. Once he gets suspended, he ends up a week later at a different location, school that he ain't even supposed to be at, around some people that he said jumped him. And he was over there up under these people's tent. These people came over there and told him, hey, you ain't supposed to be over here. He put his hand in, and old boy told him, I'm gonna punch you. He put his hand in his bag and said, touch me and see what happens. Then he told him, punch me and see what happens. And then he stabbed him right in the heart. One stab, kill shot, gone. So, with that being said, y'all, he is booked. He is toasted. They finna make a mockery out of his young ass in that courtroom. They gonna make an example out of him. And they finna show the rest of these young niggas why you can't just go around stabbing people or punching people. Do whatever you think it's gonna do. Now, I think both parties was wrong, but nobody deserved to die. Both parties was wrong, but nobody deserved to die. And then everybody want to go, y'all, this man wasn't even in jail 48 hours. This black guy wasn't even in jail 48 hours before the entire world was donating hundreds of thousands of dollars towards his bail. Man, y'all don't fucking hear me, man. Y'all make sure y'all share the live, subscribe, and double tap the screen, y'all. Why was everybody donating money when they didn't even know what the hell happened? Why is everybody donating money? Why was everybody donating money to somebody that they didn't even know what happened? You're not even from Texas. All you hear about is what you see on the internet. And y'all donated money to this man. Y'all donated all this money to this man so he can bond out of jail. You wanted the killer to be on the street so bad because he killed somebody from another race. You look ignorant. That's why they talk to us so crazy. That's why they don't let us elevate. That's why they don't put us in position to win. Because us as black human beings, we support people for doing wrong. We supported Big Meech for selling drugs. Free Big Meech. He's a legend. He did it. Nobody would never do it like Big Meech. We supported Young Thug for going to jail. Supposedly he was putting hits on people. Free Young Thug. He a legend. We support so many people for doing the wrong thing, and we don't celebrate people for doing the right thing. And that's why so many of these goofy-ass young niggas, they jumping out here in that water, and they doing the wrong thing because they know they're going to be celebrated for it. You kill somebody, you go to prison, you come home, you consider the OG. You understand me? Man, subscribe, double tap the screen, y'all. Subscribe and double tap the screen. These niggas out here, man. These young niggas out here, man. They don't got no heart, man. They walking around on demon time, man. They walking around on demon time, and it's so sad, man, because the old heads that surround them, man, ain't teaching them. They want them to be gangster. They want them to be tough. They want them to be solid. They want them to be thorough, as they call it. And these youngsters just jumping out here in that water, man, and they drowning. They drowning. They drowning so fast, man. They don't know, you know what I'm saying? When they go down there in that penitentiary, there's some niggas down there that loves to do everything that they love to do. It's some niggas down here that love to do everything they love to do, and that penitentiary gonna take you too fast, man. Appreciate the super chat, Holiday. It's some niggas down there in that penitentiary that love to do everything that you love to do, man. And you can lose your life down there. You're not subject to make it home, man. You're not subject to make it home, man. You're not subject to make it home. You go down in that penitentiary, something weak about you, Carmelo Anthony won't last in that penitentiary. And they know that. And that's why they trying to give him time to spend with his family, man. They will take your life from you down there in that penitentiary, man. I promise you. He had an opportunity. Hey, y'all, if y'all want me to see y'all comments, y'all need to drop it in a super chat. Because as soon as I start reading it, the shit just disappear and go to the top of the screen. I can't see the shit no more. Hold on, Kyle Smith. We have developed a victim mentality as black people. We only care when it's a white man. King Von, famous for killing his own kind. NBA YoungBoy. Ooh, damn. Hold on. Thank you for bringing up real issues. No, facts, man. I can't pronounce your name, Lefe, but I appreciate you, though. Nah, that's what people don't understand. See, we so quick to ride with our own kind because we black. He's black. Ride with him. Man, if he go jump off that cliff, I bet you ain't gonna jump your ass off that cliff with him. If he go jump off that cliff, I bet you ain't gonna hop off that cliff with him. Lost out here, man. Everybody want to be so gangster and tough till you get. I done seen the stiffest niggas go to that penitentiary, and they ain't so stiff no more. They ain't so stiff no more. Once you get down in that penitentiary, mama, your homeboys, none of that shit don't matter no more. Your homeboys ain't even your real homeboys no more. They gonna make you stand up on your own 2 feet. Hey, y'all double tap that screen, subscribe, man. If y'all want me to read your comment out loud, drop it in the super chat. That's a fact, man. They gonna find out the hard way, man, because see, the thing is, the judicial system is so screwed up. Oh, But they gonna make you pay when you screw up. Oh, when they got you, they gonna make you pay. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna make you pay. Oh man, y'all so racist. Oh man. Hold on. Say, if we just educate people on narcissism, I'm telling you, man, that's a fact. That's a fact. We got a lot of narcissists in the chat too. That's what people don't understand. We got so many narcissists in the chat, y'all. Um, Carmelo Anthony will go to the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all now. And for everybody who don't believe it, y'all just sit back and watch this trial about to start. And I hate to say this, y'all, but it's going to be one of the fastest trials you ever seen, y'all. When they get done with that boy, they going to peanut butter roast his ass. It's going to be over with so quick. It's going to be over with. It's going to be over with so fast, man, and people don't even realize that he done screwed his life up, man. And y'all know I was really done with this, but I seen a comment. Somebody dropped a comment on one of my videos, and they said, you sitting up here riding with the white man, you should be taking up for your own kind. I'm not taking up for my own kind because he went out and committed a hideous crime that he didn't have to do. He didn't have to do what he did. He didn't have to do what he did. He went out there and committed murder in broad daylight in front of a lot of witnesses. You understand me? I'm not riding with him because of that. I'm not riding with him because he committed a crazy, hideous crime in front of everybody. It was not self-defense. It was premeditated murder. Now, what I think they will do, they going to feel sorry for him. They probably going to drop it down to a lesser murder charge. But he's still going to the penitentiary. Whether it's 10 years, whether it's 20 years, I don't think he's going to make it down there. Especially not in the state of Texas. Because once they get a hold of you down there, they know they can. I'm gonna tell you about them cats down there in the penitentiary. They can smell a weak nigga, man. They can smell a weak nigga down there in that penitentiary, man. They can smell a weak nigga in that penitentiary, man. And they are going to try and test your gangster. And guess what's gonna happen? He gonna have to make him another knife. He gonna have to end up doing what he did to get in there. He say, Nip said, Kyle Smith say, Nip said it's best he looked for his own kind. That's a fact. And guess what, y'all? His own kind set him up to die. His own kind set him up to die. His own kind set him up to die, y'all. Everybody, please subscribe, y'all. And double tap that screen if you want me to see your chat. Put it in a super chat. If you want me to read your message out loud, put it in a super chat. It's going too fast, y'all. 700 and some people in here. Make sure y'all subscribe and double tap that screen, man. If you want me to read your comment, put it in a super chat. He let his anger get the best of him. Also, he let his pride get the best of him. He let his pride get the best of him. His pride, he couldn't let that pride go. His pride was telling him, I'm going to be looked at as a HOE. So his pride made him do what he did. His pride made him do what he did, y'all. I promise y'all that. I promise y'all. If people understand how them youngsters' minds work, we all been youngsters before. Understand how they minds work. He was scared to get his ass whooped. And for the people who out here talking about, I don't think he was trying to kill him. What you think he was trying to do? Because he went straight for the heart. What do you think he was trying to do? I'll wait. What do you think he was trying to do? He went for the kill shot. Right or wrong? Did the man or did he not go for the kill shot? He went for the kill shot. Man, y'all know this the channel where I'm going to get on here and speak my opinion. You understand me? Hold on, Mystic Mama said, people's racism is showing. Black supremacists is as bad as whites. Straighten up why situations is tragic, yet actions still have consequences. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a major fact. Black supremacists is worse than white supremacists. That's what people don't know. We be quick. We be quick to ride for our own kind. And they ain't even, we be so quick to ride for our own kind, right or wrong. Hold on, Kai, hold on. Say, I love my people, but we got to do better amongst each other before anyone listens to the few apples that's in the bucket full of oranges. Hey, you got some real knowledge over there. You hear me? You got some real knowledge over there, man. I think more people should educate themselves on society before they start jumping to conclusions and just speaking out the side of their neck about things they have no idea what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? And all you got to do is really just pay attention to the chat, and you'll see how many racist people we got. You know, especially as black people. Man, it's so many. It's mind blowing to see how many racist black people you have in your chat. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was growing up, I had to fight hard in the bitch before I gained my respect in my neighborhood, right? Because I was light skinned. Even though I'm black, I'm still light skinned. You know, you see so many people in the chat, man. They so racist against their own people. People racist against the people that they sitting around with. Racism ain't just about a color. If you only knew, it's not just about a color. Racism is the definition of hatred. You understand what I'm saying? It's the definition of hatred, pure hate. Said, I thought, man, racism is not just about color, man. It's not just about color. It's pure hatred. That the definition of hatred is racism. People who are racist are hateful people. They just hate people they just hate you because you're not who they are. You understand what I'm saying? Racism is not just because you black or white. It's because they just hateful people. You got people who wake up in the morning and just hate people for no reason. Man, y'all subscribe and double tap that screen when y'all tap in, man. If you want me to read your comment, write it in the super chat. I can't see it. I'm telling you now. You understand what I'm saying, man? It's sad, man, that you got this young generation growing up, man, and they just want to stab. They just want to stab and shoot, jump, click up with gangsters. They want to be gang members. They want to be hustlers. They want to be, you know, it's wild, man. And like I say, Carmelo Anthony, I honestly believe his pride got the best of him. His pride got the best of him, y'all. His pride got the best of him, man. And it's cool. It's all good because they gonna show him in the end. They gonna show him in the end. They gonna lock his young ass up, and everybody gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that believe Carmelo Anthony need to go to prison, double tap the screen, y'all, and subscribe right now. Double tap the screen and subscribe. So that's, hold on, who is that? Laffy. Appreciate that. Let me see. Said, we don't know how to respond and how it differs from on reacting. I feel like we don't take time to think. I want to say we as society are responsible for people turning into murderers. We don't know the signs. That's a fact. You don't never see the signs, right? You don't never see the signs. Because like I said, the scariest kid at school can be a killer and you not even know it. He getting bullied. He getting punked. You know, he's never telling nobody what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then he turns around and he go kill somebody. He come to school on the last day of school and he shoot the school up and we call him crazy, right? Because he is crazy. He didn't go to an adult. But some people, they let it control their mind now. In Carmelo Anthony's situation, I don't believe that boy was being bullied. He was not being bullied, y'all. I don't know what y'all heard in the media, but if you're not from Texas, hold on, say, what is it they can't take getting beat up on? Oh, because see, when I was growing up, you had a fight, right? and you got up and you was respected in the neighborhood. They knew he gonna get out there and throw them hands, win, lose, or draw. See, these youngsters nowadays, they don't want to get their ass beat. Get beat up for what? They ain't finna. They not finna go take no ass beating. They not finna take no. They not finna take no ass beating. They can't be looked at as the guy that got his ass beat in school. You know what I'm saying? They rather be the nigga sitting in jail talking about I had to kill me a nigga. Nah, man, niggas I was locked up with that kill niggas over stupid shit. Let me tell y'all something. 80% of the niggas that's locked up in a penitentiary in there behind a female. Now, before y'all go anywhere, listen, let me break this down for you. He say, Kyle Smith say, facts. Long as you fight, you ain't getting clown. Facts. Let me tell y'all something. Most men that's in jail are in there behind a female. Either you out here hustling, trying to look good for a female. You done got into it with a nigga behind a female and killed him. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. Martin said, in my day, there was way more bullying, but much less school violence. How? Man, because kids walking around here with ammo. They walking around here with guns. Where are they getting the guns from? That's what we want to figure out. Where are they getting the guns from? That's what we want to know. Where are the guns coming from? People walking around here with guns like the military. Where did you get it from? They'll Swiss cheese you. They will Swiss cheese you. Say these kids got more pistols than these adults, man. And it's scary, man. Carmelo Anthony is going to prison. Thank you. He's going to jail. That's all I got to say. I'm going to just say Carmelo Anthony is going to jail. He's going to jail. He's going to jail. Hold on. She say, laugh and say humility, loss, humanity. Let me see. Yeah, you just said humility, though. Hold on. It's somebody else. Ripple Effect said, there's only one way to heaven, repent and be baptized in Jesus Christ's name. That's a fact. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand, man, is that when you out here and you making stupid decisions in life, you don't realize that there's consequences until you are placed in a situation like that. Once you get incarcerated, you think about everything you shoulda, coulda, woulda did. But it's too late for that. Because now you got to go sit down there and think about everything you didn't do when you had the chance to do it. You know what I mean? And so, man, you just got to take responsibility for your actions, man. You know? Take responsibility for your actions. Anybody else got another comment? Let me see.
You go see on my story. Go look at my story online.
Is it jumping?
I just did such a cute post.
Oh, okay.
And I think you're going to agree with me.
Hey, y'all, I got 7 more minutes on live. Anybody want me to read their comment out loud? Drop it in the super chat, y'all. I appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. Please, everybody subscribe. Make sure y'all run the likes up. And please share the live, y'all. If y'all rocking with me, share the live, y'all. That's how I grow my channel, y'all. Please share the live, y'all. Please, everybody share the live, y'all. Share the live to Facebook, everywhere. Share the live. Double tap the screen, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. You know, I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all the real MVP, man. You know, I only been at this YouTube shit for, you know, a few months now, and this shit is jumping. You know, I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Watching my story.
And life is what you make it. Facts, y'all. I just want y'all to know, man, that we did 100,000 views on this live right here, y'all. That's what I want y'all to understand. Hold on, let me say, A moment of silence for humanity's potential to be better. A moment of silence for humanity, potential to be better. Facts. Facts. That's crazy, ain't it?
They low key they in they little talking, they chit-chatting in there.
Yeah, they doing their thing, man. They doing their thing. Nah, man, y'all the real truth, man. Y'all the real MVP, man. I hope everybody subscribe. Make sure y'all turn the notification button on so y'all can get my live soon as it comes on. I want y'all to make sure y'all subscribe, man. We love the trolls, man. You understand me? He said, what's this stream about? Cuz everything, man. I talk about everything, man. I just chose this topic because somebody went on one of my videos and dropped a comment, so I came back with it. Man, we talk about everything, you know what I'm saying? It's really me and my girl. We finna start uploading videos, so we just trying to get it jumping. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the support. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who rocking with me. Hope y'all subscribe. Everybody, double tap that screen. Make sure everybody share the live, please. That's how we grow our channel. Share the live, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Turn the notifications on, y'all. Anybody, we got 4 minutes left. Anybody want me to read a comment, drop it in the super chat. You know what I'm saying? Ghost Girl 999 said, tell your girl I said hi. Hold on. Mystic said, fighting against racism. If you know, you know. That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't think it'll ever die, though. I don't think racism will ever go anywhere, man, because, like I say, man, it's on both ends. It's coming from both sides, you know. It's just sad, man. It's sad. Kai Smith said, I shouldn't belong on here, my G. Stay blessed. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. I'm going to keep coming back. I'm going to keep spitting the real. Everybody, man, y'all subscribe and make sure y'all turn the notifications on, y'all. The hell you got going on?
I'm making this video for TikTok.
Oh.
On their ass tonight.
For sure, y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. I appreciate all the super chats, y'all. I appreciate the new subscribers. For everybody who turned the notification on, I appreciate all the donations, man. Y'all the real MVP. Everybody, make sure you got them notifications turned on, y'all. I rock with y'all the long way. Man, everybody who haven't given a super chat, who want to donate to the channel, make sure y'all drop y'all super chats right now. Y'all got 2 minutes. Drop your super chats. Look out for your boy one time, man. I had a fucking blast sitting here chopping it up with y'all. Finally, we got a chat in here that everybody want to cut in here and chop it up and talk about something. You understand me? We don't care about the trolls. We love the trolls. Y'all keep the algorithm flowing. Y'all the truth. You understand me? Y'all keep on tapping in. Keep rocking with me the right way, not the wrong way. You understand me? And I will be back tomorrow, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all the truth. I appreciate y'all.